Many people quietly wonder how much their life was decided the day they were born. Not because they are pessimistic, but because they notice patterns. Some people seem to have more access, more stability, more opportunity from the start. Others feel like they are constantly catching up. This raises a difficult but honest question. Does the country you are born in influence your chances of success? The answer is yes, but not in the way most people think. Being born in a certain country does not guarantee success, just as being born elsewhere does not prevent it. What it does is shape your starting conditions. And starting conditions influence probability, not destiny. Some countries offer structural advantages: strong education systems, political stability, reliable institutions, access to healthcare, legal protection, predictable rules. These things reduce friction. They make it easier to focus on growth instead of survival. When basic systems work, energy can be invested in learning, building skills, and long-term planning. For example, being born in a country with free or accessible education increases the likelihood that intelligence turns into skill. Being born in a place with functioning infrastructure reduces daily chaos. When electricity, transport, and administration are reliable, discipline becomes easier to sustain. Stability supports consistency. But structure alone does not create success. It only creates potential for success. Many people born in favorable conditions never use them. Comfort can reduce urgency. Security can delay responsibility. When survival is guaranteed, effort becomes optional. In these environments, success often depends less on opportunity and more on character. On the other side, being born in a country with fewer resources often creates pressure early in life. Pressure can break people, but it can also forge resilience. In environments where nothing is guaranteed, adaptability develops quickly. People learn to read situations, manage risk, and value opportunity intensely. However, pressure without structure is dangerous. When systems fail, discipline alone is not enough. Talent may exist, but pathways are blocked. Energy is spent navigating instability instead of compounding growth. This is why birthplace affects probability, not worth, not intelligence, not potential. What truly matters is not where you are born, but what environment teaches you early. Some countries teach punctuality, rule following, and long-term thinking. Others teach improvisation, negotiation, and emotional intelligence. Neither is superior. They are different strengths. The people most likely to attract success are those who learn to combine structure with adaptability, regardless of where they start. Success is attracted to individuals who understand the system they are in, and then build themselves accordingly. Someone born in a stable country who lacks discipline often underperforms their environment. Someone born in a difficult country who builds structure often outperforms expectations. Another overlooked factor is mindset shaped by culture. Some cultures encourage initiative. Others emphasize conformity. Some reward risk. Others value security. None of these are wrong, but they influence behavior deeply. For example, in cultures where failure is punished socially, people avoid risk. In cultures where failure is normalized, experimentation increases. This affects entrepreneurship, innovation, and confidence. Success tends to follow environments where learning is valued more than image. Language also matters. Being born into a language that dominates business, science, or technology increases access. But access is useless without action. Many people born with linguistic advantage never use it consciously. Others learn languages later and outperform because they value the skill more deeply. What attracts success is not privilege alone, it is alignment between environment and behavior. The most successful individuals often do something specific. They extract the best from their environment and compensate consciously for what it lacks. Someone from a disciplined system learns creativity. Someone from a chaotic system builds structure. This balance is rare, and powerful. Another key element is exposure. Being born in a country where success stories are visible makes success feel possible. When you see people like you succeed, belief forms naturally. In environments where success feels distant or abstract, belief must be built internally, which requires stronger inner discipline. This is why success often looks effortless from the outside. The invisible part is not intelligence or luck, it is internal alignment. The ability to delay gratification, to endure boredom, to stay consistent, to regulate emotion. These traits matter more than birthplace once adulthood begins. Birthplace may open doors, but character decides whether you walk through them. At a certain point in life, continuing to blame or praise your country becomes irrelevant. Responsibility shifts inward. You begin to ask different questions. What habits did my environment give me? Which ones limit me? What skills do I need to develop to compensate? People who attract success do not deny reality, they work with it. They don't compare starting points endlessly. They optimize from where they are. They focus on controllables, discipline, learning speed, emotional regulation, consistency. Success is attracted to those who become reliable systems themselves. People who can show up daily, who manage their energy, who think long-term even when the environment encourages short-term survival. In the end, the most important advantage is not nationality, it is self-awareness. Knowing what you were given, knowing what you were denied, and choosing deliberately how to build yourself anyway. Being born in the right country may reduce friction. Being born elsewhere may increase resilience. But success does not follow passports. It follows people who learn to combine clarity, discipline, and responsibility wherever they start. If this reflection resonates with you, this channel explores how environment, mindset, discipline, and character shape long-term success. Not to deny reality, but to work with it intelligently. If you want grounded perspectives on building a life that attracts opportunity instead of chasing it, consider subscribing to Motifimi now. Not to change where you were born, but to decide who you become.